able to come in this morning.
Thank you.
Let's go ahead and go over some of the information that you briefly gave me on the phone.
Okay.
And then we are going to talk about the arrangements that you would like for the funeral.
Okay.
Okay, so first off, I'd like you to look at your father's name and make sure that I've got the spelling correct.
Nathaniel David, yes, that's correct. And yes, he did pass away on the 2nd, and I believe that time is correct. And of course, Merkel, yes.
Okay.
And yes, that's his doctor, that
Dr. Briggs?
Uh-huh.
Okay, good.
Yes. Oh, I see the birthday. Yes, that's correct. July 6, 1928. That's correct.
Okay. I'm glad that we've got that good. All
Yes,
correct
he was.
right now.
Yeah, he was widowed.
Was he widowed?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, Mama died about 20 years ago, so he's been alone about 20 years.
That is a long time.
Mm-hmm.
Now, was he remarried?
No.
No. Okay. What was his address?
1138 Mulberry Lane.
What was your father's occupation?
He was a rancher.
A rancher?
Mhm.
Did he do that for a long time?
All his life.
Was he a veteran?
Yes, he served in the Navy.
How long was he in the Navy?
I think about 15 years. I never knew the whole story.
Yes. Some people are quiet about their...
Right. I do know that he was, I mean, he saw some awful things. He was overseas, and so he didn't like to talk about it.
No, not many do.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know the highest education that your
High
father...
school.
High
He
school?
graduated high school. He was always real proud of that.
What was your father's full name?
David Edward.
Did they have the same last name?
Yes, Dunn.
And what was his mother's full name? Do you remember that?
Yes. Lena Lynn, and her maiden name was Skaggs. That's with a K-A-G-G-S. And of course, Dunn.
And what is your full name?
Wanda Lynn. And I'm going by my maiden name right now.
Okay.
So it's Dunn.
And what is your address?
1230, my address?
Yes.
No, 1234 Lytell, Buffalo Gap in Alabama.
Okay. You drove quite a ways.
Yeah.
That's a long drive.
Mm-hmm.
Now let's talk about some of the funeral arrangements, such
Okay.
as the disposition. Do you guys have that figured out, and which one you would like to go?
Do you mean like burial or cremation?
Burial, cremation, entombment.
Burial.
Burial.
Mm-hmm.
Would
And on the 4th, if possible.
Mm-hmm.
That's what our church can do if it all works out.
Okay.
Oh, wait a minute. The memorial's on the 4th.
Okay.
Yeah, the church
You
has
like a memorial.
Yeah. The church has availability on the 5th, that morning of the 5th, if for the funeral, for the service itself.
Okay,
if that
on the
works.
5th.
Mm-hmm.
Are you going to have it at Christ Church?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, but now the memorial we would like to have in that real pretty room that you have in your funeral home, that you have set up for the families. It's got the sofas and
Definitely.
yeah, that's what we'd like to do for the memorial. And I guess on the 4th, if that's possible.
Yes.
Okay.
What time would you like the funeral service at Christ Church?
We're going for 10 o'clock right now. I'll confirm that and get back with you if it changes.
Okay, that's fine.
our little church wants to organize a meal for the family. So the 10 o'clock works for them so that they can have the meal, around noon. And so I think that's going to work out.
That will be good,
Yeah.
yes. Yeah, 10 should be great for that then.
But we're not going to go to the cemetery. We're just going to have the one service.
Just the one service?
At the church, right.
Okay, at Christ Church in the Canyon, right?
Yes,
Okay.
And then,
who is the clergy that you would like?
his pastor is, oh goodness, Richard Alexander.
Richard Alexander.
I believe that's correct. I can get back with you on that.
Yes.
It's like,
No, that's fine. I understand.
I've been talking. It is. I've been talking to him, but I believe that's correct.
Okay. Well, if you need to change anything, you've got my number, so we can always go back and change whatever needs to be changed.
Okay.
Do you have any songs selected?
Daddy had the list of what he wanted played, and I left it at the house.
Okay.
So I'll get that back to you. Can I text it to you?
Yes.
Okay.
You can
I'll send
get
you a
it to me.
picture.
All right. Do you want a notice in the newspaper?
Yes, please.
Which newspaper
The
would you
Merkle
like?
Mail.
Do you happen to have a picture?
Daddy, I do. I have it with me. I'll get it for you in a minute out of my purse.
Okay.
I brought a couple along, and we'll pick one.
That's good. All right. Did you want a vault?
No. I don't think we have to have one, so
No,
if
it's not required here.
Okay, good.
But if somebody would like it, then we can go ahead and look and pick it out.
Yeah.
What is the cemetery you would like to use?
White Church
White
in
Church.
Mulberry Canyon. Mm-hmm.
Okay. Have they been made aware of the
Yes.
arrangements?
Yes.
Okay.
They were going to go out today and flag it, sometime today, and flag the spot.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Good. Good.
so
to
that'll
know.
be done by this afternoon.
Okay. Well, I will keep in touch with them too,
Mm-hmm.
so that everybody knows what's going on. Do you have a casket selected?
No, I have.
Okay.
We haven't. Can we do that today?
We can definitely do that. Let's get a touch more information,
Uh-huh.
and then we will take you in and you can look at the different caskets.